we start. Next, myofascial approaches. So I know if, and I'm going to move the sheet, okay? Again, this is trauma-informed care. You let them know that you are moving the sheet, you just don't move the sheet. It could be very startling for somebody. Okay, so and I'm just going to tuck this right in under here so it doesn't move around. Okay, thank you. Okay, so myofascial approaches. I'm not using lubricant at this point. Okay, the point of this the fascia is basically the layer of tissue between the skin and that first muscle. Not much. So when I'm moving the skin, I'm moving skin. I'm not moving fascia. That's like this. Let's say the fascia is my skin here. This is what I'm moving. Okay? All right, I'm moving skin. So the idea of this particular technique is to bring the skin, right? It's not about a compression down. And also, Christina, let me know if anything's uncomfortable, okay? Okay, here, as you can see, the skin has quite a bit of give on it. This is not my hands gliding over it. This becomes effleurage. This is a myofascial approach. Although myofascial has nothing to do with the fascia, it's a bit of a misnomer. This is skin. This is moving skin. Now, this is a very slow technique, right? That does not involve oil. If I had oil, I'm not getting the right, I'll be gliding over this, so I'm not getting the right grip. Pressure okay? And we hold this for a bit. The reason we hold this is because the nerve receptors that we're communicating with, the Ruffini, R-U-F-F-I-N-I, the Ruffini receptors, they really like this kind of skin dragging, but they don't relax unless, I mean, they're in a state of, but they don't engage until we've held it for about 30 plus seconds at least, right? And sometimes when you're holding it, you'll feel the skin start to give a little, that's when you know. So I'm gonna, and I want you to see how slowly I'm backing away too. So I've been holding this for what, maybe a couple minutes. And there's this creep sensation, very subtle, but from where I started till now, and now it's really starting to go. So look, and the trick with this is to go out as slowly as you came in. So as you can see, we've gotten quite a bit of movement out of that, right? And it's a nice hyperemia there, right where my hands were. Okay, did I do a lot? No. Okay, now don't just look at my hands. From this angle, watch what my body's doing. Okay, watch what my body's doing. What am I doing?
You're just moving forward.
And I'm just going to hang out a bit. And this might look boring. I'm also in this class, I want to get you guys to do a lot less and work a lot less hard than you have to. Okay, and I could stay here for quite a while. Now I'm going to ask Christina, so I went out really slow. Is this a very different sensation?
Yes, very different.
Which do you like better?
The first one.
The first one, right? When I came out mindfully. This is just like, if you're, when you're dancing with somebody and they all of a sudden leave and don't tell you, hey, I'm going to get a drink of water or whatever, you're just like, what happened? Same idea, right? So you ease out of it as slowly as you came in. Very different sensation. That's the difference between good and something that feels good and something that feels wow. Okay? Several ways. So as long as you're sharing skin, you can really play. And I do full sessions like this, right? So this I did one of these things. I can also do this, a shearing motion this way. Notice how I'm shearing and also kind of bunching and twisting. And then I'm hanging out. All right? Now I'm not going to abandon her on the dance floor. I'm going to come out very slowly just as I went in. okay? And also I'm using my feet too. I'm not staying, this is a full body thing on the practitioner's behalf also, okay? So here, so you can kind of see, moving my body this way, coming here. If I want to twist, I'm not just twisting my hand, I'm going with it. And my hands are super relaxed. If you want to come around and feel them, you can. Just checking in with her breathing, making sure it stays smooth and steady. If she starts breathing fast, I made her anxious for some reason. Maybe something I did was uncomfortable, right? Too soon. So there's no wrong way to do this, right? I want you to just get used to this feeling of doing this with skin under your hands. Comfortable so far? Most people like it. Occasionally some are just like, they don't like this feeling, but that's okay, then we don't do that, all right? Now I'm spreading it away, but the idea is moving the skin, okay? If I do this, that's also the same thing. Kind of like a frozen petrissage, but this is still skin stretching. Okay? This is still skin stretching.
Is that like skin rolling, or is it different?
It's skin rolling, but I'm not rolling.
Oh.
It's frozen skin rolling. Okay? This is all myofascial stuff. Skin stretch. Okay? All right? This can get a lot broader too. So now I'm going to start using my body a bit more, right? And I do a lot of this type of work. Like I work in close contact ranges, which you might see. It's like a human weighted blanket effect, all right? And I'm just bringing skin up here because I'll use skin all the way up to here. So now I'm using full parts of my arm. So I'm getting that skin stretch feeling, but I'm involving my entire forearms here. This is still skin stretching. And I'm using my body to hold. That is, it feels like a bit of compression here, but my focus is on the skin. I'm shearing skin this way. Okay, I want to use my forearms. If let's say my hands are bothering me that day, I can use my forearms bent back. Same thing, still stretching skin, accessing skin. This is working over here. Okay? I want to bring it up to the neck. Can I apply the shearing motion here? I can even use this part of my arm here, which I do sometimes. This is skin stretching. Okay. I do that with my hand at the bottom. So you can also work you don't have to do this. I'm just showing you different ways body work can look. Okay, shearing skin this way. Can I also come this way? Stretch skin that way. Here. Here. Right, so there's a lot of different ways this can look. All right, so you can, we'll go when it's your turn to work, we'll go around and make sure you have that on your hands and that you're getting used to this sensation. Spreading the lubricant, yeah.
Is it harder to do the myofascial techniques when someone's hairier?
It could be, but that can be done. See, this is where, when we're thinking of it in a certain way, so when somebody's really hairy,
Yeah.
great question. This is not about gliding. This is just moving the top. So my arms are, you know, for a woman considered hairy, right? But I'm not moving the hair, I'm moving the skin. So if you take your skin and move it like that, yeah, just like that, like you're rolling, like I'm rolling my sleeve through here. Make sense? Okay. Did that help answer your question? And for people who it's hairier for, there's other ways we can do it. Working through a sheet can be done.
Yeah.
We'll get to, hopefully Jonathan comes next week, we can have a hairy demo. If he is.
Because I'm just thinking of like if you're working on like a male's legs, they tend to be a little hairier and it's kind of like rough if you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is why no one technique works all the time.
Yeah.
Use oil.
Okay.
Right? Use oil.